If you haven't done so already, you need to watch the PowerPoint that deals with the first step of doing this Matisse project. Once you're done watching that PowerPoint, you will have this much of your drawing done. And then what I have done is I've gone ahead and outlined everything in Sharpie. After you outline it in Sharpie, you need to go back in and erase any stray pencil marks you might still see. Then you need to finish your drawing by adding the fish in the water, and I would suggest you add at least 3, and you need to do the bottom of your cylinder. So after you draw your fish, then you're just going to go ahead and outline them with Sharpie. And notice I just did the shape of fish. We're not adding details like eyes and gills and those type of things. You just want the basic idea of fish. So I will go ahead and trace those with Sharpie. And then I'm going to draw the bottom of my cylinder. Now what I'd like to point out here before we go on, and I'm going to go ahead quickly and just get rid of those extra pencil marks while I'm thinking of it so I don't forget. When you're drawing a cylinder, this is what I would like you to think about. Once you draw the ellipse for the top, and you've drawn the sides, the curve on the bottom should be close to the curve on the top. Now you'll notice on mine, I've made it awfully straight. So it doesn't really feel like an ellipse. So I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to make it more curved. And then draw my sides. Now to do the bottom, this curve down here needs to match the top. So for example, you don't want the bottom of your cylinder to be that curved if the top only has that much curve. If you did that, your cylinder would look like this, and that doesn't look exactly right. So again, we'll draw an ellipse up top here, draw the sides. You also don't want to make it straight. If you make it straight, that doesn't look accurate either. When you're drawing a cylinder, what you need to think about is the curve at the top and the curve at the bottom need to feel similar. Then it feels like a cylinder. So be careful when you draw your cylinder that this top edge has a little curve to it, and then your curves match. The bottom isn't too curvy or too straight. Then when you go in to draw the bottom of your cylinder, because we're drawing a glass cylinder, we would see the bottom. Make sure that that curve is similar also, and you'll have an accurate looking cylinder. So you can see on mine, here's my curve, it looks about the same here. Here's my curve, and it looks the same here. And my water matches also. That makes them all feel like they're part of the same cylinder. So now what you need to do is add the 3 fish. You need to put the bottom on your cylinder, and then go back and erase all of your pencil lines. Once you have done those steps, you need to take an orange or a red marker, and I just happened to grab a Sharpie. It can be just a water-based marker or a permanent marker, it doesn't matter. And you are going to color in your fish. And for sake of time, I'm just going to color in 1. You will color in all of your fish. And then you're going to take a green marker, and again, it can be permanent, it can be the water-soluble Crayola markers, whatever you have at home. And you can color the leaves in. If you do not have markers, that is okay. Use colored pencil, use crayon, whatever you have available to you, that is what you need to use. So then I would go through and color all of my leaves with the green. So go ahead now, finish your drawing, color in your fish, color in your leaves, and then I'll show you how to finish the background.